Hello everyone, so it's your girl AMelRoseuniverse here again, and I'm here to do a video, a talking video. I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys. I got some exciting news and I'm so excited to share it. Stop, I got Mel here.
Hi.
Say hi, Mel.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, say hi to mommy's friends. Say hi, friends. Say, what are you doing? Yeah. That's my mommy's. That's me, and then that's you. Yeah, mommy's recording a video. Yeah, but don't touch the tripod, okay? You can either sit up here with mommy. So yeah, you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you guys decided to stop by. I hope you guys don't mind my little guest here, my daughter Melody. Yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys that I just got done filming a video, actually really quick too. I just got done filming this look, this makeup look, and then also I did a yeah, so I wanted to introduce you guys to what I call the new single movement. So what the new single movement is that you guys already know that oh, say hi to my sister, my niece. But you guys already know that I have a, hopefully you guys know. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And this video, the new single movement, I have a blog that's called The New Single. I've talked about it briefly in my videos, and if you guys watched all my videos that I did so far about, you know, my story, telling my testimony, the Lord had me do all of that to introduce to you guys what I'm calling now the new single movement. So basically the new single movement, I started this, it's been a long journey, it's kind of been a long process. I started this back when I was pregnant. When I was pregnant with Melody, the Lord gave me an idea called the new single, but I was thinking that he was talking about it in terms of like a new non-profit. So as like excited I got excited, I ran ahead of God, I started, I didn't really stop to kind of seek to see exactly how he wanted me to do it. I just kind of ran with the idea, and I was just like, oh, like, yeah, I'm about to start my own business, it's about to be dope, about to be a nonprofit. And y'all, I submitted information for this nonprofit like 4 times. I'm not kidding you. Each time they kept being like, oh, we need this, oh, we need that. It was always something new, always something new. It was just I even called, they told me I had everything right. When I submitted it, I still needed some stuff, and I was just like, okay, I'm over it. Like, so I kind of gave up on it for some months or whatever. And I started my blog while I was pregnant with Melody, and my blog is called The New Single. I'll link it down below. But in that blog, I just kind of, my first blog that I did was single and pregnant, now what? And that was a very transparent blog. I just felt like I've always loved to write, and I feel like the Lord just really placed that on my heart to just really share like where I was, like my process and my journey, how I was feeling, what I was going through while I was pregnant, but while I was still living for him and searching for him while all being single. And I know it's kind of crazy because it's like, well, you were single and you were pregnant, like, how did you do that? Like, how does that work? And I believe that's why the Lord gave me this idea called the new single movement, because I wanted to reshape and I want to redefine what it means to be a Christian single woman and what it means to be a Christian single mother. I believe that the church, society, we all have came up with our own labels and our own ideas and thoughts on what a single mother is. Like, you know, we think of when generally, and I know I've been guilty of that too before I had my daughter Melody. Whenever I thought about a single mother, I always thought about kind of, I guess, negative things. Like, I always kind of thought like, oh, you know, she baby mama or baby daddy, or, you know, or it was obvious, like, dang, like she's not married, so she definitely fornicated before, you know, having like she definitely fornicated, especially being in church. I grew up in church my whole life, so whenever you did see a woman that was pregnant who was single and wasn't married, you know, because it didn't matter if you're engaged or whatever, if you're not married, you're single. So so you would always kind of look like, oh dang, like, at my church we grew up like you had to actually go up to the front of the church and you had to like talk about, like, you know, you have to apologize for what you did and all that kind of stuff. Like, it was wild. But anyway, So basically, what I want, so I told the Lord, I was like, Lord, like, I don't want to be just another single woman or another single mother. Like, I want to be on fire for you, but I also still want to be a businesswoman. I want to be about my business. I want to be about my goals. I want to be about my daughter. I want to be about education. I want to be about making the world a better place. And I want to be about kingdom first and foremost. I want to be about representing you in a good way. Like, just because I'm a Christian don't mean I have to be broke, don't mean I have to be poor, don't mean I have to be sitting and waiting on God to provide ways. Like, so the new single movement is all about y'all redefining and reshaping what it is to be a Christian single woman. So when I think of the Christian single woman or the Christian single mother, I think of Proverbs 31. And I also think of Esther. I think of Ruth. I think of Sarah. I even think of Haggai, who was pregnant with Ishmael, because Sarah had told Abraham to have sex with her servant, and then she got upset and she cast out, her servant Haggai. But the beauty in that story was that God still met her where she was. Even though she wasn't married and she was his servant, but they weren't in a covenant of marriage, God still met her where she was at the tree, and he provided the water for her, and he still blessed her son. Yeah, there would be a fight. It would be a fight. The promise was just Isaac and then Ishmael, which wasn't the promise, but God still provided for her. He met her exactly where she was. He met her exactly where she was. He comforted her. He provided for her. He cared for her. So the single woman embodies all of that. Like, we're not perfect. Sarah wasn't perfect, but she was faithful. She was faithful. Ruth, I'm sure she wasn't perfect, but Ruth, she was faithful. She was loyal. She was steadfast. She was a hard worker. She worked the field. She gleaned the fields. She wasn't out looking for Boaz. Boaz came looking for her. And even when she did come to him, and even when she did approach him, he was amazed by the way that she approached him. Like, he knew her character, he knew her strength, he knew what kind of person she was before she even approached him. So it wasn't just on looks, it wasn't just what he saw, it was based on what he saw inside of her. And so and then you got the Proverbs 31 woman. The Proverbs 31 woman, she was the woman who fears the Lord, an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not harm all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She is like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. She considers a field and buys it. With the fruit of her hands she plants a vineyard. She dresses herself with strength and makes her arms strong. She perceives that her merchandise is profitable. Her lamp does not go out at night. She puts her hands to the distaff, and her hands hold the spindle. She opens her hand to the poor and reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household are clothed in scarlet. She makes bed coverings for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them. She delivers sashes to the merchants, strength and dignity in her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands and let her works praise her in the gates. So as y'all can see, she's a provider, she's loyal, she's a mother, she's a wife, she's a hard worker, she's a businesswoman, she's a go-getter, she's fashionable, she's fly, she's beautiful, she cares about her upkeep. That is what the new single movement is. The new single movement is about that Christian woman who's on fire for God, who's passionate about the kingdom. She is refined, she's repolished, she has been purified, and she has been sanctified and justified and glorified by the blood of Jesus Christ. The new single mother and the new single woman, she's no longer ashamed about her past. She's free from her past. She's open and she's transparent, and she is so willing to share what the Lord has brought her from and what the Lord has done for her to bring in other women out of darkness. She is bold. She is courageous. She is beautiful. She's beautiful on the inside and beautiful on the outside. She cares about her appearance because her appearance is represent her body is a holy temple, and our bodies, our temples, brings in people because of the light that is in us. We should be attracting those to the kingdom. So the way you dress and the way that you present yourself to the world is important. It's very important. And the new single woman, she understands that. She gets that. So the new single movement, the new single movement is all about reshaping the single woman, not looking at like she's desperate, not looking at a statistic, or she's a statistic, or that she's a failure, or that that she's just out here just searching for a husband. No, she's busy about our Father's business. She has dedicated herself to Christ. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong, baby? She has dedicated herself to Christ. When God gives her an idea, she studies it, and she keeps the Lord in the center of everything that she does. She's not looking for a man. She's looking to please God, and all the rest will come. She's virtuous. What I mean by virtuous is that she keeps herself pure. She is not just sleeping with just anyone. She's saving herself for the one that the Lord has called her to be with. She's saving herself for marriage. We don't kiss lightly. We don't give ourselves lightly. We are brides of Christ, and just like Esther, how she had to prepare herself for a whole year, to be married to the king. They had to get themselves physically ready, mentally ready, spiritually ready. They had to get themselves ready. So that's what the new single woman is doing. The new single woman is focused on God. She's focused on building her empire. And along the way, if a great man comes along, then that's amazing. But the new single movement is all about, we're not just sitting around waiting. We're out being lights, being beacons, being shines of hope, being courageous, being bold about the things of God. We keep God first. Jesus is the number one man in our life. God is the number one man in our life. Nothing or no one comes before him. He is the number one man. We pray to him daily. We seek him daily. We meditate on his word daily. We constantly search for him. And after that, we wait for the Lord to give us instructions on how he wants us to be. So I want to invite all of you single women, all of you single ladies who are watching. I want to invite you to the new single movement. So basically what I've been doing on social media is that I was doing it every single day, and then I just kind of felt the Lord just kind of redirecting me. I feel like I got everyone's attention. So now I want to do it every beginning of the week. So like 4 times a month, I'll do a post on social media, and I'll hashtag it the new single movement. And each post will be about a topic of something for the single woman or single mother to get free from, such as lying, as fornication or shame. And then also it'll be it'll be in stages. So the very first stages is that we're going to be breaking free from things that have been holding us down. Things that the enemy has been using to keep us from being the women that God intended us for it to be. So that'll be the first phase. And we're going to move into the second phase of, now you're taking form of who God has called you to be. So we'll be talking about purpose. We'll be talking about ideas. We'll be talking about gifts. We'll be talking about, strengths and things like that. And then moving to the final phase, the Lord still has yet to tell me exactly what that's going to be. But I know I am so excited for the new single movement. I want this to go international. So basically, how to be involved in the new single movement is free, and all you need is you and God. So what I want you to do is, every time at the beginning of the week, I'll be doing a post. Like I said, I'll be posting a selfie. I'll be there'll be a title of subject, and then after that, it will be a prayer on how to get free from those things. And then at the end, at basically each picture, I want you guys to be involved too. So I want you to start tagging that selfie, and you share with me on how you got free from that particular topic, or your testimony on that particular topic. So like last week, the last topic was lying. So if that was something that you struggle with, then I would want you to post a selfie, and I want you to title it lying, and then hashtag the new single movement, and you share with the world and with me how the Lord freed you and delivered you from lying. What's wrong, sweetheart? She's getting a little angry, y'all. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and end this because it's a little This little crazy. She's getting mad at mommy. But yeah, so yes, y'all, let's get ready. Let's get pumped. Let's get excited. We are women of God. We are children of God. We are bride of Christ, and we're focused on his business. We're the Proverbs 31 woman, and we are changing and reshaping and redefining what society and the church has labeled us. We're breaking that religion, we're getting kingdom, and we're walking in the things of God, and we're being fly and beautiful and awesome while doing it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be linking my blog and all of my social media sites so you guys can keep up with the new single movement, so you can get involved as well. Tell your family, tell your mom, tell your cousins, tell everybody, tell a friend, grab a friend, do it together. I look forward to seeing what the Lord is going to do with this movement. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.